Everyone, so welcome you all to another video of bank reconciliation video series. So in this video, we are going to talk about the CSV upload for the bank reconciliation table. So last video we discussed about the how we can get bank account ledger entries to the bank statement lines if you don't have any options to the upload bank statement. Now I'm going to talk about how you can upload bank statement and how you have to set up in order to upload those bank statement. So the format is a CSV format. We'll have to upload. Normally in my country we can get bank statement directly from the for the CSV format from the bank portal. So we'll have to do small changes when we are uploading that to the system. So in order to do those upload process, we'll have to do a small setup in the back end of the system, so that that setup actually can be done by user itself. So I'm going to show you those steps how you have to do one by one. Right, first you will have to go for the bank import and export setup. Under the bank import and export setup, first you will have to give code whatever you want, then the name, and this direction you have to select as the import. Then the processing code unit will have to select 1270. This code unit will have to select 1270. Once you selected the description comes here. After that, you will have to give data exchange definition code to here. So that data exchange definition, you can directly go to that table and create a new one. If not, you can go for the data exchange definition table directly from the global search. So I'll show you how I have set up this for the this bank statement upload. So I have given the code, then the description. This file type you have to select as the fixed text, type bank statement import. Then the reading writing XML report, you'll have to give 1220 value. Then the data exchange handling code, did it as the 1240. So you'll have to give these fields as it is in order to do this properly. Then the file encoding I have selected as a Windows, and the comma separator as the column separator as the comma. Then the header lines I have given as the 1. Reason for that is this is the file I'm going to upload, sample file. In my sample file, I have one header line. So if I have two header lines, I have to give here as the 2. As I have only one header line, I'm giving here as only 1. After that, we'll have to define the lines and the columns. The purpose of doing this is we are linking the Excel columns with the bank reconciliation statement lines, which means those Excel lines we are linking with the uh, link for the upload to the bank reconciliation table. Right, when we are doing that, first this line definition will have to give us the detail. Then the unit and name you'll have to give, you can give whatever you want. Then the columns, which means how many columns you are going to upload through the Excel. So this is a one-time setup, so hence that when you are uploading, when you are setting up this, you'll have to think and decide how many columns we are going to upload and what are the columns we are going to upload the system. Right, I have given as the 4 columns, as I have 4 columns in my Excel. Then I have given the field names which I am going to upload. So the first one is date. First field is date, and I define my date format will be month, day, and year. Why. So reason for that is this date format should be same to the Excel date format. So otherwise system will not will show you the error when you are uploading. Then data formatting culture you have to give as a EN US, and length whatever you want. I have given as a 10 here. Then the column number 2, I'm going to upload check numbers. It will be text. Then The length I have given as the 100. Then the description, same as the check number, I have given the length. Then the amount, you will have to select data type as a decimal, and the data format culture also ENUS, and the length you will have to give whatever you want. Once you set up this, then you will have to define sorry, you'll have to define what are the fields in the system we are going to match with these fields. So in order to do that, you'll have to go for the field mapping. Once you click on the field mapping, system gives you field mapping table. In this field mapping table, you'll have to create a new one. And here, when you are creating new one, you have to give table ID as 7274 bank reconciliation lines, and the name you can give whatever you want, and mapping code unit also you'll have to give as the 1248, which means process bank account reconciliation lines. Then after that, here you have to select the column, which means this is what you have created in previous table. Then when I select the column number one, it's available as a date. Then this Excel date, I'm going to match with transaction date in the system. So I will show you. We'll delete it now here, and let me delete it. And here I want the date I want to match with transaction. I want to upload to the transaction date column in the reconciliation table. So then I'll select the transaction date, and this is you have another boolean to select whether it is optional or not. So I'm not going to make it true this, because this date is mandatory. It's not optional one. But check number and the description I have given as the optional, because the reason is sometimes check number there cannot have check number. Sometimes there will be check number. Because of that, it's not mandatory. Sometimes we will have to keep those fields empty. And the amount also mandatory field. Once you set up all these like this way, then again you have to go for the bank card. So I'm going to bank card, and in this bank account you'll have to define what is the import and export setup you are going to link. Here if I go down, you can see bank statement import format bank mp1, which I have created now. Right, all the setups has been done. Now we have to upload Excel. So in order to do upload Excel, so we'll have to go to the CSV file. If you can remember, I have set up my data as a month, date, year. But here we don't have we have only one 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 value here. So in order to set up as I want, I'm going here to the format cells, custom, and I'll give here as the month, date, and the year, like this. Right, now it's so that's also okay. Then now we can upload Excel. Now I'm in the bank reconciliation table. Under the bank reconciliation table, under the bank, we have import bank statement option. Once I click it, system give me the select file option, and from here I'm going to select the bank rec which I have selected. Then once I selected it, if these all fields are okay, all the setup is okay, system automatically updating, just automatically getting all the lines to the tab. And one thing I wanted to mention you, when you are creating this Excel file, normally we are getting a bank statement as a credit, debit and credit. So values also come if you have like this value comes here, This also comes here, credit values, which means the deposits and expenses in this debit side. So when you're creating this file, make sure to have credit values as the plus and debit values as the minus, because these credit values are deposits, which means our system entry will be debit side, plus side, and the statement lines also up that bank reconciliation table bank statement line also should need to have as the debit. If it is a bank charge or some kind of cash outflow, we'll have to give as the minus in this Excel. So make sure to do this properly, otherwise your value will be wrong when you are uploading. Right. This is how we have to upload. Very simple. Once you've done this setup, you can link these bank import and export setup to all the bank accounts, because all the formats will, I hope all the formats will be same as the other banks. So as the information also you want to upload, not much vary. So if you want to upload different information for the different banks, then you'll have to create separate column definitions. Column definitions means data exchange definitions and the import export setup. So other than that, if all are same, it will, if those things will not change, you can set up once and link those all the setups with the bank account and process the upload like this. So hope you have some understanding. So the reason for this do this is, this is very seems like critical area to set up, but it's very easy, and and you don't have to type one by one manually. So directly, if you have like 200 300 lines, you can simply import those lines to the bank statement lines. So let's meet up with another bank reconciliation video, especially the GL entry posting, GL entry creation uh, video with for the bank charges and other stuffs. So let's meet up with another video. Until next video, stay safe.